Right, we've got off on one. Let's do some correspondence, right?
Yeah. I'll go first. Say stop.
Stop.
WhatsApp message fail. That's my scene.
Oh, that's a bit of you.
Please keep me anonymous. I'm currently a dad to a 20-month-old boy, and our second, a girl, is on the way. I can totally relate to Josh as I spend hours a day in the local park running my boy to tire him out, though it never seems to work. I have been taking him swimming since he was 3 months old. As always, there's a WhatsApp group for everything nowadays, including this swimming group. A few weeks ago, a new child started in our class. Oh no. With a very attractive mum.
Oh, here we go.
Oh no.
Oh no, well, have we got a bit of a toxic email that we...
No, I don't mean toxic. I'm just imagining the WhatsApp fail.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is horrible.
We got chatting one week and she mentioned that other mums had told her about the WhatsApp group but had not added her on. I stepped up as you would expect and took her number and said I'd add her, but could not for the life of me remember her name.
Oh.
Instead of the embarrassment of admitting this, I saved her as in my phone as Fit Swimming Mum.
Oh.
Now, I should admit I'm not very savvy with WhatsApp admin features.
Big fat thumbs. Sometimes when I see like blokes that aren't very sort of, they're plumbers or something like that, we don't need to be on top of tech. Sometimes I ask them to put a number in their phone and it's like I've given the phone to a chimpanzee. It's like these big, thick, callous thumbs just like pounded into the phone.
I don't get how if you are manly, your thumbs get bigger.
I know. Why are their thumbs so big? They're just working with their hands all day. Their fingers just get thicker.
It's mad. Is it all just calloused skin?
I don't know, but my dad used to be a lorry driver and stuff like that, and he used to do the petrol, so he used to get all the big tubes and stuff, so he was using his hands, but his fingers are still massive. He's not worked for 10 years. All he does is put Netflix on.
Yeah, well, have you got big, thick working thumbs? Email in. Why have you got them?
Have your hands and fingers and thumbs got bigger over the years of working with them if you're a tradesperson or a builder? Let us know about your fingers and thumbs.
Yeah, let us know.
I think mine are getting smaller.
Now, I should admit I'm not savvy with WhatsApp admin features, so couldn't quite figure out how to add her to the group. In my eagerness to impress her, I pressed the plus button next to...
Is this man married or is he single parent? That's why he wants to be anonymous.
Yeah.
Dirty dog.
Oh, no, he's got my wife.
Oh.
It comes up later on.
Oh, no.
In my eagerness to impress her...
The one so he wants to be anonymous.
I pressed the plus button next to the text bar and saw an option of contact. Assuming this would add her to the group, I selected her number. To my horror, when I pressed send, it did not add her to the group. Do you know what it did?
Did it share the contact with the group?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It shared a contact card with the title Fit Swimming Mum for everyone to see.
What you do is you delete that group, you leave it, you delete it, and your kid never goes back to that swimming pool.
To make things worse, my wife is also in the group.
Oh, in my eagerness to impress her is what worried me there.
So I had some explaining to do. I told her it must have auto-corrected from New Swimming Mum.
Oh.
But she was having none of it.
New Swimming Mum.
New. Not nude. New.
New.
Needless to say, it was a few embarrassing weeks at swimming lessons until the teacher fell into the pool fully clothed and the group went into overdrive talking about this.
Nice.
Hopefully my misdemeanour has now been forgotten about. Thank you for the podcast for being sexy and relatable, although not as sexy as this mum.
It's an absolute red flag, this guy. He might as well get red flag tattooed on his forehead.
No, not as sexy as his mum with 2 exclamation marks.
He loves his mum. But also he's talking about it the same way as a naughty schoolboy would about a teacher.
Yeah.
This unobtainable sexy mum that's involved.
Oh, I enjoyed that.
I do notice about mums and dads at school gates where you see them when they've got like a 2-year-old and then like a 4 or 5-year-old that's starting, and they look like people that have just survived some sort of like earthquake where they're like hairs all over the place, clothes are all... And then like about 2 years later, once both kids are in school and they're a bit more together, I'm like, who are those two? And Lou will go, they've been here all this time. I went, no, they haven't. And they'll go, that's so... I go, fucking hell, they scrub up all right, don't they, when they're not being dragged through the trenches by a toddler. Lou got distracted by the fit dad at the school pickup before, isn't she? Yeah. She went all coy. He was fit, though, to be fair.
Do you want some sports day pedants?
Yeah.
Hi, Rob and Josh. You talked recently about changes to primary school sports days. My son just finished at year 6, and so we're all looking forward to the final sports day. The highlight is often the sprint race, where the fastest boys and girls race against each other in their year groups. We were disappointed to find this missing from the programme and a relay race in its place. When we asked our son about it later, he had questioned his teacher about it and why there were no sprint races. She replied it's because last year, several parents had emailed in to complain that the wrong child had won the sprint race, even going as far as to provide photographic evidence of the finish line.
No.
R.I.P. the sprint race. Keep up the good work. I've been listening since 2020. Caroline in Kent. Imagine.
Look, the thing is, Josh, in life, most people are awful. And most people are parents. They will be there. It's just like a workplace. There's people there you get on with. There's people you don't. There's people you've got no opinion on. Same with people at school.
What percentage of people do you dislike, do you think, Rob?
In the world?
In the UK.
You know what? I don't think it's that high. Do you know what it is? The bad ones are vocal.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the nice, polite people, if I bump into them in the street and stuff like that, hello, you're right, because they're polite and they're chilled.
Yeah.
They've got their head together. They're just floating along, enjoying life. It's the ones that are fucked up that I attract. It's like a moth to a flame. Did I show you the photo of the bloke who... So I was in a pub watching the boxing.
Yeah.
And people coming up to chat to me wanting photos, which was fine. But like when the actual boxing's on, I'm like, yeah, I'll have a photo. But I'm sort of watching the box. It was like the Eubank Smith fight. So I'm like watching it. And it's not like football. In boxing, you've got to watch it non-stop because at any moment it can be the moment.
Yeah.
Whereas in football, if they're in the middle of the park or it's a free kick. So I'm like, yeah. And they're like, sorry, mate, you're not really looking at the picture. I went, yeah, but I'm just trying to watch the boxing as well. Like, I don't want to miss because you're being a bit rude, actually. I went, well, I am actually in here watching the boxing. And the longest you have to wait is 3 minutes in between rounds. And then we're in. Then we can do a full minute of photos. I'm yours. I can do whatever you want. This bloke, I've never, I mean, I don't think we could put this picture on Instagram, but I've never seen a man so drunk in my life wanting a picture. I didn't understand a word he said, but he was with me and screaming at me.
Oh, my God.
You can see the boxing on in the background. Look how pumped up that guy is.
Oh, my God.
Now, that man is on a night out.
That's not the face I'm looking at. The face I'm looking at is, look how scared you are.
Petrified.
Absolutely petrified, Rob. You're looking good. But, I mean, in comparison...
Well, mate, compared, that guy is absolutely battered. Shouted in my face, you're being rude because you're not looking at my camera. As he, like, so drunk. Take a photo properly.
I think also you do attract people like that, Rob.
If I was in a pub in central London. Also, he will be at Sports Day one day, that guy.
Yeah.
People do see their kids as an extension of them.
Yeah.
And if they don't do well, they feel like they're not doing well. But... your definition of well, who cares who wins PE Sports Day?
Oh, who gives a flying F?
Who gives a shit? I was at Sports Day once and I was like, oh, well done, thumbs up, and said to my daughter, well done, that was good. And someone said, oh, what, did she win? I was like, no, she just did it. I mean, like, the implication of that is you only give them a thumbs up when they win.
Yeah.
Was it a pat on the head? One of them parents who don't cuddle their kids.
I'd say enjoy paying for years and years of therapy.